What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another trading recap. Little do you know, I already made this video one time, but the microphone was muted, so now we are again having to re-record the whole video. Don't you just love when that happens? No, it sucks. Anyways, sorry I wasn't on this morning for our pre-market live stream. My allergies have been crazy, so I was really kind of just under the weather this morning, all through last night. Didn't really sleep much, so that's why we weren't up this morning. Again, you guys probably don't really give a shit about that, but that's why I wasn't on this morning. So thank you guys once again for tuning in. Let's get into the screen share so you guys can see the trades that I made on the day. All right, so here we are. So nonetheless, it was or is an $826 profitable day. Let's swing this over. Give me a second. So here you go, $826 on the day. So pretty good day. So we traded Red Robin, Roku, and some. So first trade here on Red Robin. Okay, this thing was up like from 25 to 33, shoots up. I was looking for a green to red move, very similar when you see a red to green move, right? Stock opens up on the day, we drop out, it bounces, then it rips to the upside. Same scenario, stock opens up, pushes to the upside, gets hammered down, slams down, right? That's what I was hoping and looking for. Hoping doesn't sound good, so looking sounds better, but that's what I was really aiming for. So we get into this trade. We do a short trade. I'm in at 32.02. Drops out to 31.56, up $900 on just a small little move. And I felt the buyers starting to come in, and I kind of felt it was going to squeeze. So I actually kind of went into my order window and added or went to take off 1,500 shares. By the time I kind of made the manual adjustment of 1,500 shares from 2,000 to 1,500, it squeezed up and I ended up taking it off for a loss of, I think it was $650. So starting the day off down $650, never feels good. So next trade, same thing. I'm aiming at Red Robin, right? You can see we have this red dotted line. It starts to press on this, so I get short. This time, 2,500 shares. It's a cleaner setup, right? So I sized up. It's a little bit cleaner of a setup. So I even sized up shares here, anticipating we get this breakdown below support and we get a nice snap. Well, we break, but it's not the snap I'm looking for, and I could kind of feel it just was that trade that wasn't going to hammer down for you, so I went ahead and took it off basically right away. So I get in short 2,500 shares at 31.60 and take them off at 31.43, kind of just feeling that it wasn't just going to plummet down for me. So with that second trade, it gets me to a total loss of $17 on the day with Red Robin. All right, so now over to Roku. Roku was the third trade on the day. So Roku ended up trading once, 1,000 shares long on this candle at 103.86. Took off 700 shares at 104.37, so pretty decent trade there. Took off another 150 shares at 104.31, and then held 150 shares for a little bit bigger of a move. Ended up kind of getting stopped out down here below the VWAP at 103.91. So on all the sells were all green. Never lost money on the trade in terms of, the exits, right? Because we're entered at 103.86. So each sell was above my entry price. So all the sells still equaled money in the pocket. But this trade in total, I mean, that's about $3, three. So you got $6.12, maybe some additional fees. So altogether, it probably took about $15 to trade this. So I spent $15 in commission, make like $400, right? So made $424 on it. This one was a wedge channel kind of break formation, right? So in a situation like this, you see it drops out, strong bounce, drops out again, strong bounce, right? This isn't just this isn't just pulling back to the 9 moving average, continuing down, pulling back to the 9, continuing down. This is dropping out, squeezing hard back up, dropping out, squeezing hard back up, dropping out, higher low, squeeze back up, drop out, higher low, wedge channel break, long play. So let me draw the trend lines in here, probably become a little bit more obvious. Okay, let me do it like that. And I'll make this a little bit bigger so it's easier on your guys' eyes. We're going to make it yellow, size 3. Okay. And then I will do another one here and do the same thing. So it's a little easier on your guys' eyes. Edit properties. We'll make this yellow. And we'll make it 3. All right, cool. So now when you see it here, right, we're trending this way. So down, down, higher low, up, over trend, back down, test trend as support, long over VWAP. That's a wedge break, long play. Okay. A lot of times you'll get these wedges. They kind of form into a wedge when the price action breaks over the wedge, or the trend line, excuse me. So this is the trend line. Remember, when price action is below the trend line's resistance. When price action breaks over, this trend line can now become a support. So look at resistance, resistance, over resistance, back down to the trend, support, up, long play. Anyways, that's basically it. That's all we have there on Roku. All right, on to the next trade, which would be with Sum. This one got a little bit iffy. Not gonna lie, I wasn't the most stellar trader on this that I should have been, but that's okay. So this one we really got to go to the yearly chart. So let's go look at Sum on the yearly chart. So anyways, this thing starts squeezing up. Long story short, hits the high day scanner. This thing just running up like crazy, and I'm like, well, I don't really trust any of what's going on. I'd rather be a short trader on this. So I ended up doing some short scalps on it. Really didn't trade it all that great. So nothing to be too proud of here, but nonetheless made some money. So I was actually sizing up pretty big on this. So I traded 10,000 shares in total. My first short was at 1735, anticipating it would reject this 200 moving average on the daily chart. Once it got to the 200 moving average, I could see the buyers were still flooding, so I actually canceled the order before it got to my limit order. By the time I canceled it, they only filled 100 shares, which was good because it ended up squeezing up a little bit higher to 1780 or so. Yeah, anyway, so this might be a little hard to follow, but I'll try and break it down simply. Long story short, we talked about that the 200 moving average. It pops up to there. That's where I was initially going to get short, but we got a little bit more strength pushed over the 200 moving average. So I canceled the order. They filled me 100 shares. You can see there at 1735. Pops up a little bit more, then starts to come down again, so I get short 5,000 shares. It drops out to 1704. And I was actually just going to look to kind of scalp the top. So it drops out to 1704. I'm up like $800 or something. Or let's see, 5,000 share. It doesn't matter. I was up quite a bit of money. I don't remember for sure, but I was up quite a bit of money on profits. Wanted to just take it off. And literally, but I was going to take off half the position at first. So I changed my order window from 5,000 to 2,500. By the time that all happened, price squeezed up. Ended up taking a loss of like... There's a loss of $500, okay? Then we get reshort 5,000 shares at 1712, drops out to 1694. Ended up taking that off for a $900 win, gets me $400 on the day. And at that point, I'm like, I was kind of sloppy on those trades. I'm gonna hold off. And even I said, I'm like, I should probably reshort. This thing's gonna fade, and I still didn't do it. But regardless, it's okay. It was still a good play. Just kind of really just trading the top area. Didn't hold for this big gain. But if I did, of course, would have been so much money. But again, I'll take with what I got. Wasn't trading too accurate nor professionally on this move here. So didn't really want to force trades afterwards. So we traded a total of 5 times today. 3 of the 5 were green, 2 were reds. The 1 red on Red Robin, 1 red here on Sum. All the rest green. Wins bigger than losses. Able to walk out on the day with $826 in my pocket on a Thursday. That feels great. Can't complain. So hope you guys liked the video. Hope you learned something new today. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Everybody take care. And as always, remember to hit the like button. Thank you and have a good day.